Hey guys, and welcome to another Foron-Asham Stanley live stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, or even good morning. Today we're taking on Berne Pet, who are currently in 5th position, but in touching distance of us, who are breathing down a neck all most of this season. So this gives us a chance to pull away a little bit further from the pack, and hopefully we can even claim some extra points at the top. We've played Keith Sut and Kate Caston, who are top of the league at the moment. We've played them twice now, so we should have some easier games for the rest of the season. We played Foron Rovers as well yesterday with a comfortable 4-1 win there. The second half we really kicked on. It was pretty tight until around the sort of 50-60 minutes, and then we're able to push on from there. So we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff here, so we'll just go through some of the details. So looking at some of the games from yesterday, so Keith Sut had a comfortable win over East Witten Albion, 7-2 there, the final score. East Witten were kind of in the game right till at the start, but Keith Sut came back pretty strongly. Markman Athletic then lost to Sal Villa, and Sal Villa kind of pushing on mid-table, as you can see there on the right-hand side. Tort Town beat Foron-Asham, which was not a surprising result, but Foron-Asham, I think, were leading for most of that game. Certainly, as I say, till mid of the second half there, but Tort Town came back and dominated that second half to take all 3 points. And Foron-Asham, bottom of the table, no points all season, and a minus 42 goal difference now, so they're really struggling. Kate Caston had a win over Petford Villa, who have started very well this season, but Petford have kind of died off a little bit. They are a zombie team, but they were sitting pretty at the top of the table for half the season, really. And then Berne Pet lost to Epinal Rangers, which was a bit of a shock. Epinal Rangers, bottom of the league, or certainly towards the bottom of the league, with a 6-0 win over Berne Pet. So hopefully Berne Pet, I'm sure, will have coming out of the starting blocks and be looking for revenge. But hopefully we can take all 3 points today, and then just confirmation of our result there at Foron Rovers, the 4-1 win. We find ourselves in 3rd position. There's kind of starting to spread out amongst the pack, but as I mentioned, we've already played Kate Caston Park and Keith Sut, both home and away now, as well as Foron Rovers, so we're working our way down the table, so our games should be getting easier, which hopefully will bring us up the table. So around the grounds today, so Kate Caston plays Sal Villa, which will be an interesting game. Sal Villa with that win yesterday, confirmation of our game there against Berne Pet, which could be an interesting one as well. Could be a potential banana skin, but hopefully it'll come good. And then Tort Town against Markman Athletic in that kind of relegation, or just over above the relegation battle. I guess they're quite clear of their relegation zone now. So, but yeah. And then East Witten Albion and Foron Rovers. Hopefully East Witten will be able to get a win there on Foron and give us a bit of breathing space as well. And then Epinal Rangers and Foron-Asham on that bottom of the table clash. Hopefully Foron-Asham will get some points on the table. And then Petford Villa against Keith Sut. And as I say, Petford Villa started the season very strong, and have kind of died off a little bit. But hopefully they'll get a result against Keith Sut and open up the table a little bit as well. Let us know in the comments any score predictions that you might have. Welcome to everyone that's with us today. Dulles Park, thanks for joining. I'm not sure if this is your first game, but welcome. I see you found the chants already with the sound alert, so there should be a purple button on the screens. So feel free to join in the action and cheer along the team as we get going through the game as well. The voice is sharp and clear today. Oh, interesting. I've changed the microphone up. It's a hardwired connection rather than my wireless, so that's good to know. So looking at today's lineup, we've gone for a 4-3-3 attacking formation. So a bit of a mix of our first and second team. We've got a number of players sitting on 2 yellow cards now, so indicated there with yellow cards. But back 4 is a regular back 4, Ferraro and Ferrara on the left and right wing backs, and then we've got Ferraria up front on the left wing as well. So very confusing. I've got a Ferrari in the team as well. So Smith in goal is our regular starter, our best one. Ibrahim and Seong in the centre-back positions, and then Hernandez, our young midfield and captain, has been an absolute outstanding player all season for us. I think is our leading goal scorer with 5 goals this season, and then 4 assists, and leading in both of those categories. Diaz as well, playing in central midfield, and then Molina up front, or supporting them as an attacking midfielder. And then on the left wing, you've got Ferraria, as I mentioned, and then Mohamed on the right hand side, and then Meza is our centre forward today, who's been scoring for fun as well. He's got 4 goals this season, but only made 6 appearances. Our first choice centre forward has not been hitting the back of the net recently, so he falls back to the bench, Gonzalez. Looking at Berne Pets, this is how they lined up yesterday, a 3-4-3 formation, and as I say, they've been doing pretty well all season, and their conditioning, I think they have been changing around the players, but yesterday's result was very surprising, as I say, against Epsilon Rangers, struggling at the bottom of the table there. So we'll see how we go. Overall, they've got some good players, kind of mid-30 rated or early 30s rated. I think their goalkeeper is probably their best player, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So Vernon B, thanks very much for the comments. The table, as you can see on the table on the right hand side here. So we're playing Berne Pets, so a win for them today would see us on the same amount of points, but we're 2 points behind K Caston and then 4 points behind top spot. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can pick up a good result today, and even move up the table with some of the difficult games going on and around the grounds as well. Both K Caston and Keithset have got difficult games. So I got Carly Gamer. Thank you very much for the luck. Fingers crossed to all 3 points today. Let us know how you get on. I don't know if you've seen in the Discord and on Twitter as well, we had some merch recently dropped. It arrived yesterday, which we're very excited about. We've got these 2 caps that arrived, and we're very happy with how they turned out. So jump onto Twitter and the Discord if you want to see them. But I think that they look great. So let us know if you've got any other merch. I know there's a few Monarch shirts either being produced or certainly coming out, so they look pretty good. But we've gone for the hats, like a good hat. So these I'll be donning these around. Thanks very much for the comments there, guys. Let us know if you've got any score predictions in the chat as well. We're hoping for a Foron-Asham Stanley win. I'm going to go for a 4-1 victory. We'll see how we go though. Couple of minutes away here, so I'm just going to go off and just make sure the back end is all set up. But let us know if you're 3-1 from Dulles Park. Thank you. I'm assuming that's a Foron-Asham Stanley, the Fast Army win. 4-0 for Foron. Nice. Hopefully yesterday I found the game engine a little bit slower than it had been in previous games. I'm not sure if everyone else, there were some issues earlier in the day yesterday, but I think they resolved them. But I certainly felt the match engine was a little bit slower, and certainly some of the substitutes took a little bit longer to come through. But hopefully it'll be back up to speed today. Let us know how your teams are getting on as well, and how you're doing today. Some errors yesterday, seem much better today. And I think those bugs were resolved, so hopefully wasn't affected by the bugs yesterday, but certainly I felt the game engine was a little bit slower. So hopefully everything will be rectified and we'll be good to go today. No waterlogged pitches. I think the game is just firing up, so we'll do a bit of a refresh and then get this going once we've got access to it. like it's loading, but it's not coming through just yet. No joy just yet. Interesting. I can see some of the games are now live, sort of 4 minutes in, but our game is not pulling through just yet. So let's see if that kicks it into action. It doesn't seem to have though. There we go. Oh, okay, good stuff. Yeah, it took a little while there though. There we go. Yeah, the card here early on for De Silva for them. What are we looking like shots wise? One off shot each so far, and yeah, Berne Pet coming out and dominating some of that possession with 60% as well. So hopefully we'll grow into the game. A couple of goals around in the grounds already. So Epidon Rangers and Fro Whitney 1-1 there, and that bottom of the table clash, and then Sarum Rovers are 1-up as well against East Witten Albion, and Sarum Rovers right behind us. So piling on the pressure as we get into the business end of the season. Yeah, actually got a fair few early yellow cards actually. They've got 3 of their players booked already. Ferrari, sorry, with an early shot here as well, but it amounts to nothing. Yeah, their goalkeeper, their centre back, and their right midfielder have all been booked within the space of sort of 6 minutes. So interesting. You might even see a red card. I haven't seen a red card yet this season, so this might be a game to see one. Yeah, it looks like their right midfielder is, yeah, they have gone actually, they've changed to their formation. Oh, yeah, lots of yellow cards. Thank you very much for that, Dawes Park. So as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you missed it, but there is a purple button that should be on your screen somewhere that you should be able to press, and then a little soundboard should appear, and you can get involved and support the team as we go through the game. Yeah, they've gone for a 4-1-4-2 formation. Sorry, a 3-1-4-2 formation. So where they have been a 3-4-3 formation, they've actually switched it to put in a defensive midfield player. He's actually quite highly rated as well. So you've got a 37 defensive midfield player as well as a centre back, and then their left mid. So their right mid is also 37. In the box here, it amounts to nothing. So yeah, interesting change of tactics for Berne Pet after their 6-0 loss yesterday. Sorry. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We might want to make some changes to our formation as well. But yeah. Vernon B, I've seen 1 red card against me. Was that a straight red, or was that 2 yellows? Do you know? I don't think I've seen even a straight red in any of the games, and even in the betas. I think it's always just been an accumulation of reds when it has been a red. Keiths have taken the lead at Petford Villa now as well, so they will be staying on top of the pack if that score remains. But all still a long way to go and all to play for. Really hoping that Petford Villa can get a result at Keiths. They started off the season really well, but they've really dropped off, but they've got a good squad. but they are a zombie team. In the box, but again amounts to nothing. Dangerous attack still mounting. And a shot coming in from Hernandez, and it's saved by De Silva in goal. Still a dangerous attack though. And it's a foul. It's a penalty. Referee points to the spot. We've got a penalty. We haven't. We've had a few penalties so far this season. Diaz is stepping up. And it's a goal. I'm not sure who bet on Diaz. I think it was Dole's Park that mentioned Diaz to score the goal, and he has. He's given us the lead. It's 1-0. 1-0 after 25 minutes, and yeah, a good start that we're looking for. Jose Campos with a shot, but another save from Jerome Smith in the sticks for us. So yeah, positive start. Even if it is a penalty, we'll certainly take it. We haven't missed one yet. I was about to mention that before we took it, but I thought I won't curse it. But yeah, thankfully we've had a few penalties and not missed one yet. So we've saved one. Jerome Smith, he scored and saved a penalty in the same game. But yeah, so far we've been pretty consistent with our penalties, which is nice to see. Foron Rangers have taken the lead at Foron-Asham, which is not that surprising, and then Keiths have extended their lead as well at Petford Villa now, so all to play for. But Cape Caston's still 0-0 with Sal Villa, so that suits us fine. Shot and a goal. Berne Pet have equalised. Jose Gutierrez has equalised after 30 minutes. Not what we were looking for. Their centre forward, 35 rated, has levelled it up with the assist coming from their centre back, Hayashi. So not what we were hoping for, but we're still very much in this game. Dole's Park, thank you. Well-deserved goal. VIR was at play, utilised this time, but it was a straight red for a clumsy tackle, but he got away with this one. I completely agree. Lots of yellow cards early on, but how that one wasn't a yellow card, unbelievable. And then Vernon, come on, you boys in blue. Yeah, we're still believing this game. We're still very much in this. Pretty even though in terms of possession as well as the shots on target, but yeah, I'm not surprised that their passes are racking up with their sort of five in midfield, really, with that defensive midfield player as well. So goes out of play, and Sarum have got two there at East Witton as well now, and Epidon Rangers have got a third against Foron-Asham. Just piling on the misery down there. And then Markman have got one at Tort Town, so they're now 1-0 up. So results not really going in our favour just yet, but still a long way to go. play here for a throw in to Berne Pet. Be nice to get another one before the half. Give us a bit more of a comfortable lead. Sal Villa have scored against Caedcaston Park, and that is a big goal. With Caedcaston 2 points above us. So Ray Hernandez is a shot here, and De Silva in goal makes the save. Yeah, Caedcaston now losing, so that gives us an opportunity to overtake them into that second position. So hopefully we can kick on here, and hopefully Sal Villa can hold on there. We've got a goal. It's Pedro Mendes for Berne Pet right before the half. 44 minutes. 2-1 now the score, and we trail at Foron-Asham Stanley Stadium. Not what we were looking for. Oh no, is it another shot? Another save, okay. I was reading the goal again. Thought I might have conceded a third. Would have been disastrous going into the half-time break, but yeah, not what we were looking for. In the box though, looking for an equaliser, but it comes out for a corner. Mohammed on the right wing, and it amounts to nothing, and we're at half-time. We're losing 2-1. Not what we were looking for, not what we were expecting, but certainly Berne Pet, after their 6-0 loss yesterday, have changed things around and back in this game. So going around the ground, Tort Town are losing to Markman Athletics, 1-0 the score there. Epidon Rangers are beating Fro Wickney, and that's not that surprising, 3-1 there. And then Sal Villa 1-0 up at Caedcaston, which is a great result for us, providing we can pick up points here. And then Petford Villa losing to Keith's, it's not too surprising, and Sarum Rovers as well, beating East Witton Albion, so that actually would probably drop down the table. Let's see if we can see a live update of the table with everything currently in place. I don't think this is currently updated. So let's have an update of this. Yeah, so we would drop down to 4th on goal difference, with Berne Pet joining us on this at 30 points, and then Sarum Rovers would leapfrog us onto that 31 points and take 3rd position. So all to play for this second half. But yeah, not bit disappointing to be losing at the half. Obviously, a late goal there from Berne Pet gave them the lead going into the half. It's pretty evenly balanced game though, 50-50 on the possession, and then shots pretty even as well. Passes we're dominating a little bit, but pretty much overall very even. Just yellow cards from them, obviously mounting up. But yeah, all to play for this second half. Vernon B, brutal before the break. Yeah, never a good time to concede a goal right before half-time, but gives us time to kind of regroup and maybe give us a bit more fight for this second half. We'll see how we go. We might have to make some changes early on, depending on how we start in this second half. But yeah, pretty even game so far. Not that many chances, but certainly be looking to yeah, capitalise and get back into this game. See if I can actually pull up their current team. Yeah, they've done well with their conditioning and team rotation. As I say, that change in formation is a little bit surprising, but yeah, just looking at ways to deal with that. So yeah, some changes might be coming sooner rather than later. So we're just waiting for the second half to kick off here. Yeah, a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I was expecting a bit more of a dominant display, but yeah, we will see how we go this second half, and we might have to change things up. Let us know if you've got any suggestions in the chat, any tactical advice. Second half is now kicked off, so all to play for this second half. Berne look like they've come out a little bit fighting as well. A couple of chances for them already, or certainly some dangerous attacks. Alright, we've made some changes here. Shot coming in from Diaz, and this time it's blocked. De Silva in goal, puts his body on the line there, keeps them in the game. Some tactical changes have been made, some substitutions coming on as well. We'll let you know when they come into effect. Around the grounds, not too much has changed, but Petford Villa have got one against Keithset, which is positive. So hopefully they can get another one as well, and just open up this battle at the top of the table. It's been a pretty good season so far. We've got a lot of teams that are actually managing their teams, not necessarily actually in game, but certainly managing the squads and the rotations in the box here. From let me see, that had the shot there, but. That's the corner. It looks like Berne coming away with the ball. Looks like the actions there on the right hand side. A shot coming in here from Berne, another save. The actions on the right here have actually gone out of sync, so it's got a bit of a refresh here. Those changes have actually come into effect now as well. So we made 3 substitutions. We brought on Ferrari, our left wing back, Vogel, our left winger, as well as Martinez, our right winger, and then we've moved to a 4-2-3 formation. So hopefully those changes will see some an impact on the game. In the box here, but amounts to nothing again. Go. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll get back into this game now and yeah, give them a game. 4-4-2 is good enough for season 0. In terms of formation, 4-4-2 is good enough. Well, yeah, I think a lot of that's the default formation, I think, from a lot of zombie teams as well. So certainly the balancing around that, I think, might change. Not sure if it will change before season 1, but Vogel with a shot there coming in from our left winger, but it's saved or blocked again from their goalkeeper. The goalkeeper having a good game. It's time to put some extra pressure on now, which is good to see. Not too many goals around the ground though from the second half. Usually there's a few that fly in early on, but yeah, it seems pretty quiet around the ground. So lots to play for and lots of time still to go though. Shot coming in here from Hernandez, top goal scorer for the season. Dramatic pause, and it's a goal. Ray Hernandez, our central midfielder, his 6th of the season, top goal scorer, extends his season, and Bernie Pett have got a shot away straight away, but this time it's saved from Jerome Smith. I thought that was going to be a goal there. Our goal from Ray Hernandez was assisted by Mohamed on the right wing, and Bernie Pett have responded quickly. Pedro Mendes. Vernon, I'm assuming that was a delayed response for our goal, but yeah, Bernie Pett have now taken back the lead. Very quick response, have made it 3-2. Not what we were looking for, but positive that we were piling some pressure on there, but a very quick response from Bernie Pett puts them right back into this game. A little bit disappointing that we couldn't hold on to that score and build on that, but yeah, still all to play for. Another shot from Bernie Pett, and this time it's blocked. A corner. I found the free kick for us into their box, but they can't take control of it. Another shot from Bernie Pett, and this time it's blocked again from our central defender, Seong. A dangerous attack mounting, with Bernie Pett looking to take advantage. They're piling on the shots here, so we might need to make some changes. Not the response we were looking for, really, but I mean, obviously good that we got back into the game with the equaliser, but Bernie Pett's response to that was pretty much straight away, so a bit disappointing, but hopefully we're still in this game and still a long way to go, so hopefully we can get back into this and certainly get an equaliser, if not a winner as well. Mortman Athletic are now Town have equalised against Mortman Athletic. Epidon Rangers have extended their lead now 4-1 there over Fro Whitney. Sal Villa still with that lead over Caston Park, but it'll mean nothing if we can't get a result here against Bernie Pett. And then Keithset have extended their lead after Petford Villa got one back, and then Sowham Rovers still 2-0 over East Whitton, so not too many changes in the results from what we saw at half time, so still all to play for. shot coming in here from Vieira, but it's missed. It goes out for a goal kick. Dangerous attack. Come on, Fast Army. In the box with Vogel. Now Mohamed still mounting this dangerous attack, and a shot comes in here from Hernandez, and it's saved. In the box still, Peter Vogel. Bernie Peck coming away with the ball, and a few chances, but not really to get this equaliser. 87 minutes now gone. On Rangers now 5-2 up at Foron-Asham. Shot coming in here from Daniel Ferrari from the left wing back, but it's blocked. Still a dangerous attack though with Diaz on the ball, and a foul. It's a free kick and a yellow card to Bernie Pett. That's their fourth of the game. A shot coming in here from Diaz, and it's blocked, and it's full time. 3-2 loss at home against Bernie Pett. This is not the result that we were looking for. We need a goal. There was no way Fast should not win this match. You're quite right. Unfortunately, it was not to be. But you know, looking at the possession statistics, it was pretty evenly balanced all game. So maybe a draw would probably have been a fairer result. But disappointing to lose that. Obviously, conceding right before half time is never a good time to concede. So, but yeah, difficult loss to swallow. Especially after Bernie Pett's result yesterday of losing 6-0, but obviously they had the bit in their teeth to get a result today, and they came here and beat us there. So going around the grounds, so Tort Town, Markman Athletic finished 1-1 there in that kind of above the relegation battle. Epinal Rangers beat Foron-Asham quite comfortably 5-2, which is not too surprising, but just adds to Foron-Ashtam's dismay for the season. Sal Villa and Kay Caston. Kay Caston got a late equaliser in that game and tied that game up 1-1. And then Petford Villa could not get back into it against Keithsett and losing that game 3-1. And then Sarum Rovers and East Witton Albion. Sarum Rovers getting a late extension of their lead as well, making it 3-0. So, yeah, I think as we saw at half time, it doesn't make for good viewing, but we've dropped a spot. Or have we? We should have dropped a spot. Yeah, sorry, no, this isn't up to date properly. And it's not going to update now. But yeah, so this isn't actually true. We're on 30 points. So, and Bernie Pett are on 30 points as well. So, Keithsett have extended their lead, and Kay Caston now 4 points adrift. So Keithsett looking set for the title, 4 points ahead, and Kay Caston only with that draw today, but they still got a couple of points above Sarum Rovers, and then ourselves and Bernie Pett below Sarum Rovers on 30 points. As I say, this hasn't updated. Let's see if the table's updated. No, this one hasn't updated either yet. So yeah, disappointing result, but we battle on, and yeah, we dropped down to 4th. So tomorrow we will be playing at Foron-Asham, so that should should be a comfortable 3 points, with Fro Whitney really struggling and not even registering a point all season. So fingers crossed there. Thanks for joining us today. Obviously a disappointing result, but appreciate you joining us and being part of the FAS army and taking us on. Let us know. Please do like, share, and follow the content. Follow us where you can. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, obviously in the Discord as well. So I'm not sure if we'll be streaming tomorrow, but we'll certainly be streaming when we can. Hopefully on Friday at the very latest, but maybe tomorrow as well. We'll see how we go. Thanks for joining us today. Good luck with your Footium teams, and yeah, we will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye for now.